my amazing people, my name is DezNik, and welcome back to a cut content of Call of Duty series video. If you don't know what this is, basically I show you guys cut content from your favorite Call of Duty games. I've recently done Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2 if I'm correct, and this is a community driven series, meaning after this video you can comment down below what Call of Duty you want next for me to show you guys cut content from. But for today's video, which was voted on, it was a tie between MW3 and Advanced Warfare, but I picked Advanced Warfare because Advanced Warfare has less cut content than MW3, and MW3's is a long one, and I'll save that for later. But again, yes, today's video I will be doing cut content on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, I know a lot of people don't like this Call of Duty, which I don't know why. But yeah, also I wanted to tell you guys that I might not say everything that was cut from the game, but I will say most of them because the sources I am using probably might not have all of them. So if you do know some cut content that was supposed to be in the game that I didn't address, please comment them down below. But enough of me talking, let's get right into the video and show you guys cut content from the game. So basically how this is going to go down is I'm going to give you guys a history between me and this Call of Duty, because I've been playing Call of Duty since COD 4, so roughly 10 years. And I know the ropes between every Call of Duty. I don't remember what happened back in COD 4, but from COD World at War and on, I do remember. And then I'm going to show you guys cut content can go in any order, like attachments, guns, game modes, just anything like that. But let's start this off and talk about the history. So fun fact, this is the only Call of Duty game, and I wish this wasn't true, but this is the only Call of Duty game that I have never, ever, fully experienced. I have played this Call of Duty. I played one game of TDM, but it was very laggy, so I didn't really get a full experience. And then I played one game of Zombies, and that was laggy too, and I didn't really get the full experience because one of my friends had the game and he wanted me to play it on his PlayStation 3, and he just had bad connection, and yeah. So basically, I've never really got to enjoy, or not really enjoy, but I never really got to experience this Call of Duty to its full potential and experience the whole life of this Call of Duty. But supposedly from a lot of people, this Call of Duty was probably one of the worst Call of Duties ever, and honestly, from the looks of it and all the gameplay I've seen, it doesn't look like that bad of a Call of Duty, honestly. I know that I really didn't get to experience it a lot, and I technically don't have an opinion for this game, but I really wish I can play this game, and I have a feeling if I do play this game, I'm gonna love it. And it was introduced by Sledgehammer, and at this time, if you don't remember, back then Call of Duty kept getting hate because it was getting called the copy and paste machine. Basically every Call of Duty was just a copy and paste of the last Call of Duty, just reskinned with some era. And Sledgehammer came in and they were like, you know what, we'll give people something different. So they gave exo jumps and supply drops and a lot of other things like variants and all that, and they basically listened to the community, and it was awesome for a bit. And then everybody started hating on them for no reason. I understand nobody liked the whole concept, but at that time period, a lot of people were saying Call of Duty was a copy and paste. So Sledgehammer, all they did was just answer the community, and they just got hate for it. And it's so sad. It honestly is so sad. I'm just hoping when Call of Duty World War 2 comes out, that doesn't happen again, because Sledgehammer is a community or a gaming company that listens to their community. And a big example of that is Advanced Warfare, and then another big example of that is World War II, because people were getting sick and tired of the future stuff, so they went back to World War II. I'm just hoping people don't play this Call of Duty for a while and they just utterly hate it and say it's the worst Call of Duty ever because of certain things in the game. But that's pretty much it for the history of the game with me. Now let's get on to the attachments. So there are two attachments in the game that were supposed to be in the game, but they were cut in early development, and that is the holographic sight and the heartbeat sensor. The holographic sight is just a normal holographic sight, and the heartbeat sensor was the heartbeat sensor from MW3. Yeah, it was from Call of Duty MW3. So scratch that, there aren't just two attachments that were cut from the game. There's actually one more, and it was called Direct Hack. It was supposed to be something that basically EMP'd your enemies, and nobody really knows what that would have obviously done, or how it would have been triggered or anything like that, but it seems like a pretty interesting concept. What I think it probably would have done was made it where nobody can exo jump Probably, but I don't know. Next off, let's go to the cut game modes. The game mode that was cut is KOTM. It uses free-for-all, like it uses the free-for-all game type, but has the menu description of destroy the enemy base. So I don't know what that really means. And the next game mode is ATDM, uses free-for-all as game type. Basically, it's just free-for-all. It's just like those two game modes, nobody really knew what they were for, but they just use free-for-all aspects, so people just suspect it's like a different type of free-for-all. And the last game mode is a boot, most likely short for reboot, as menu description says, use enemy target to delay use of their exo power. So I'm guessing it was a type of game mode that would like destroy, like you can destroy people's exo like suits stuff and just wreck them. But these game modes don't really sound that all great, and I'm kind of glad they really took them out. And a little extra thing, third person is in the game files. You can like start up third person, but it's not like in the normal game, like you're supposed to actually use it. It's just in the game files. I'm guessing they were gonna take the aspect of Modern Warfare 2's third person team tactical type thing. Like they're probably gonna have a game mode that was just all straight third person. That would have been interesting to see, third person exo jumping and all that. Now we are done with that. Now it's off to the weapons. So the first weapon that was cut from the game was the javelin, and the second weapon that was cut from the game was the small, and they're both rocket launchers if you don't know. And the third weapon that was cut from the game was the rhino. It was a pistol revolver, is known to have had multiple attachments. So basically it probably would have had like a ton of attachments on it. I don't know if it would have been a variant or anything like that, but it sounds like it would have been pretty cool. The next gun that was cut from the game is the RPG, mentioned in a scrapped loading screen for Collapse. The next gun that was cut in the game was the RSAS from Call of Duty MW3. I'm guessing this is a placeholder for a variant or anything like that. And the next gun that was cut from the game was the RPG-7. It can be found in the level Throttle, but it originally is cut from the game. Like, you're not supposed to normally use it. And the next gun is the FAD from Modern Warfare 3 that is cut from the game. I'm guessing that would have been a placeholder for like a variant or just a normal gun in general as well. And the next thing that is cut from the game is the Riot Shield. The old Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Riot Shield is still in the files. It can be deployed on the ground, but enemies can shoot through it. So it's pretty interesting. I think I heard rumors back then that there was supposed to be like a Riot Shield coming to Advanced Warfare, and it never did, if I'm correct. The next gun that was cut from the game is the Exo minigun, infinite ammo, but has image issues. The next gun that was cut from the game is the M9 from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, although the M9 was cut in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 as well. And basically, it's the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 M9, but they say it's the MW3 M9 because they changed the model for MW3. So I'm guessing this would have been a placeholder for a gun from what it looks like. The next gun that was cut from the game was a throwing knife exo launcher. The throwing knife was to be used via the exo launcher and is completely usable through that. It is in the game file, so if you can access the game files, you can technically use the throwing knife exo launcher. The next gun that was cut from the game is the Dragunov, but it was later added in an update. And next gun that was cut from the game is a zombie melee. It is a regular combat knife attack without the combat knife. When idle, the player's fist can be slightly seen at the bottom of the person's view. So I'm guessing this is what the Exo Zombies default weapon is. So if you know, in Treyarch Zombies, they have like the little zombie weapon, and that's what the zombies use to hurt you. So I'm guessing this is the zombie weapon to hurt you in Exo Zombies. The next gun is the MP7 from Modern Warfare 3. It is in the game files, but that was cut for the game. I think that would have been either a variant, or that probably is a placeholder for a gun. And then these are two pretty new things. One of the guns that was cut from the game is the M160. It is a new gun and is fully usable and is cut for unknown reasons, really. But it looks really cool, and I wonder how this would have been in multiplayer or campaign or anything like that. And the last thing is the Atlas Sword, a melee weapon intended for Exo Zombies mode. So I'm guessing this would have been like a wonder weapon type thing, or just a normal box weapon for a certain map, really. Now we are done with the guns. It is off to the variants. So the first variant is the Juggernaut. It is a cut ASM1 variant. From the looks of it, it doesn't look anywhere different, but from the sound of it, it sounded like it would have been pretty OP. Another cut variant is a base weapon. It is a variant of the SAC-3, which was the same as the normal SAC-3, except it was to be single wield and was going to have a red dot sight on it. It was going to be released with the other single wield versions of the update, which added them. So I'm guessing this would have been like a certain variant which added different aspects than the other one did. Now it is time to go towards the score streaks. So one of the score streaks that was cut from the game was attack dogs, and I'm not just saying normal attack dogs, I'm saying exo attacking dogs. So just think about it. Why did they cut this from the game? Probably because a past Call of Duty became a meme because of it. And I'm pretty sure Sledgehammer didn't want Advanced Warfare to become a meme with attack dogs, or even worse, exo jumping attack dogs. And then the next score streak that was cut from the game is Local Security Network Threat Detection System. That nobody knows what it really would have done, but from the name of it, it probably would have been similar to a personal radar from Infinite Warfare, basically seeking out people, or probably like, I forgot what that perk is called in Infinite Warfare. Basically meaning when somebody aims at you, your screen blinks to know that you're getting aimed at, something like that. Then the next score streak that was cut from the game is the Super Suit EXO. Supposedly this score streak was not only for the player, but for the whole team. It is also called Recovery in the Code, which is a multiplayer map. So I don't really know what this would have really done, but sounds like it would have been beneficial. And then the last score streak that was cut from the game is Carry Drone. It is a cut score streak activator. So I'm guessing carry drone, from the name of it, would have been some type of drone that did something. I don't know, maybe like, maybe carried ammo to you or something like that. I don't really know. So we are done with the score streaks. Now it's off to the multiplayer perks. So one of the multiplayer perks that was cut from the game was Sleight of Hand. It was supposed to be called Fast Reload in the game. And another one was Marathon. If you don't know what Marathon is, you basically can sprint for an infinite amount of time. Another one is Hardline Pro. 2 assists count as 1 kill, so that's pretty interesting stuff from MW2 and MW3. Another one is Stopping Power, gives players more health. It's basically Jug. That's not Stopping Power, that's weird. Another one is Commando Pro, more melee length, and that would have been interesting. Exo punching somebody from a long distance. Another one is Saboteur. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You basically complete objectives faster, so like you can cap a dom flag faster, you can plant a bomb faster, stuff like that. Another one is Double Tap, shoot bullets faster. Another one is Explosive Bullets, bullets explode on impact. So sounds like a lot of stuff from MW2 really. And another one is Final Stand, a second chance, makes players lay on ground with little health. I'm glad they took that out. Nobody likes Final Stand. Another one is Quick Draw, aim faster. Another one is Faster Melee, punch / melee faster. And another one is a Personal UAV and Engineer. Personal UAV gives player a permanent radar, and Engineer, it earns orbital care packages and reinforcements easier. So that's pretty interesting. That is it for the score streaks, and we are off to the last pieces of cut content, and that is the death streaks. There's only 2 of them. It is the UAV death streak and the juiced death streak. The UAV death streak, basically you would have earned a UAV upon death, and the juiced death streak, you would basically move faster for 7 seconds after death. So basically you're like cranked in that game mode, cranked for 7 seconds. So I'm glad they took those out. Juice would have been OP and UAV would have been OP as well. But that is basically pretty much it for this video, guys. That is all the cut content I have found for Advanced Warfare. And I will put all the links in the description below for all the sources that I use and all the gameplay and all the credits, just basically all the credits. So big thanks to all the credits. And I hope you guys did learn something about stuff in Advanced Warfare that you didn't know, because I love doing these types of videos because of those reasons. I personally find out some things in Call of Duties I have been playing for a while that I didn't know was supposed to be in the game, or didn't know this and that was supposed to be in the game. But if you did like this, drop a like, as it helps me out a ton. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more amazing content. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, again, this is a community-driven series, so please comment down below what Call of Duty you want next. Also, I will pop a card to the playlist of the other cut content videos I have done. Again, I've done MW2, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2, and now Advanced Warfare. And I'll also put the playlist in the description below if you want to check it out after this video. But that was basically pretty much it for this video, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. So stay amazing, and peace, guys.